What's up, guys? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night on this Friday. It's pretty late tonight, but I'm going to be going over the short that I took on the British pound. I also took a loss at the beginning of the week, trying to go long for these highs here. It ultimately did not play out. We did have the euro go below the daily fair value gap, determining my trade invalid. So we got out for a little bit of a loss, but then later on this week, around Wednesday during the PM session, we had a little kind of different scenario going on here. We had the British pound break below the daily fair value gap as well, and we had an SMT. So let's check that out. If you guys don't know what an SMT is, check out my Price Action Academy videos to get a further in-depth explanation of it. But in this instance, we have the high here. As you can see, there's a line that shows you both highs on each chart. So we got this high and this high, and we formed the SMT. We had the euro take out the high. The British pound did not. So I was like, okay, I would be more willing to go short on the euro. But, and by the way, guys, if you guys noticed I'm talking like a quiet voice, it's because the boys are sleeping. But let's get back into the breakdown. So at first, you guys would like initially think that I would take the euro, the trade on the euro, because we came down below the daily fair value gap first, which is true. We did. Around this time, the euro was below it and seemed increasingly more bearish than the British pound, as well as the euro also had these equal lows, which is so clean, and the British pound did not have equal lows. It just had this low here. And so the British pound came below, and I was like, okay, now we're both below. I'd be like, now I'm looking for shorts. So we got the SMT right here. And since the euro took out the high, British pound did not take out the high, and holding the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna take it on the British pound and assume that euro is gonna go for those equal lows. So I have the weaker pair that is a lot heavier, and I have the other pair that is stronger but has like cleaner lows, a more clear target. I'd rather go for this one because it's heavier. I'll use this one as more of like an extra weight of selling pressure. Clearly, it did not really do that in my case. Like, it came down like a little bit. Didn't really do much, to be honest. I was hoping it would come down for these. In that case, for the British pound that was even heavier, it would have smashed through this low. But the trade still played out pretty well. We'll go over that. So literally, I think it was on the 50 minutes. So we got the change in state right there, up close candle. Because of this high got taken out. So change in state, fair value gap. Right there, took the trade. Something like this. I ended up giving the trade a bit of room, put the stop above this high, and first TP was this, and my last TP was down here, which did not get hit. I left one position for it, and it ended up getting stopped out at around a break even. Yeah, just a little bit of profit for that position, but these positions did pretty well for about a 3RR. About a 3RR. Well, no, it's actually to this low, so 2.8, whatever, same thing pretty much. Yeah, just about there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But going into, we'll break down like on more of the higher time frame framework. Go to like a higher time frame here, and clearly we're in a bearish downtrend. So in this case, I was looking like, okay, well, we have displacement up to the upside, and we have this fair value gap here. I was trying to like hold and try and see if this market would hold the daily BISI. It clearly didn't. It came below it. I was like, okay, then I'm bearish. I want to go for this low. And so that's basically the higher time frame narrative that I was working with. And that was pretty much it. Since it is quite a clear setup, there's nothing really much else to discuss. We could go over the dollar. I was also paying attention to the dollar. So my trade was around like this time. We had like a little push higher here, and I was like in the trade around this time. So you want the dollar to go higher for the British pound to go lower, for this market to go lower. Because GBP is first, the pound is first, weighed against the dollar. If the dollar was first, then if the dollar went up in value, then this market would go up. But since the pound is first, it would go lower. So I think it was around this area. And yeah, so we were kind of came above the daily fair value gap here, and I was expecting us to hold it as support, and so I was like, okay, that'll add to my bullish bias. And well, it did pretty well, and I had a pretty good trade, and it ended up holding it, went up a bit. I don't need it to like skyrocket. It's just an extra influence, you know. And also we have this, but I don't really want to get too much into it. We had this going down a little bit, which gave us a nice bullish dollar, which gave us a bearish pound. A lot of factors go into it, guys, but don't like overthink it, don't overdo it. It's fairly simple. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, but make sure your wins are bigger so you end up profitable at the end of the day. We have a loss here, but this one was, since this position got stopped out around here, the win in total was about 2.1, 2.2 RR. So we're still in profit with these two trades. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's pretty much it. We're going to be checking out here. And if you guys haven't already checked out my Discord, definitely do that. I posted this trade, not the trade exactly, but an idea of it that night on, no, it was Tuesday night. I posted that idea of it, and it ended up playing out on Wednesday when I got in. And yeah, that was posted all on my Discord. So if you guys are interested in that, I also post the Ethereum trades that I take on Discord as well. So I went short around, I think somewhere here. I went short in this fair value gap. At this point, we're about like here, and stop there. I was targeting this low, and it actually, yeah. So my first TP was here, and my final TP was here. We did hit my first TP, but since the spread is so big, it did not get taken. And for that reason, I ended up holding the 3 positions that were going all the way up. And we were around this time here at the break even stage. And I was like, okay, it is 10:15. We're coming up to 12 o'clock. And at 12 o'clock, that's when you expect manipulation against the overall direction of the market and the draw. And since it was that time, I was like, okay, since we're expecting manipulation, I want to get out, since it's the wrong time. If it was since we were up here at that time, it's just not probable that we want to go lower. And so I got out at around break even, and we ended up taking out that high. So we played that very nice and safe. Again, I did not take profits here. It didn't get filled, but if I were watching the market and it was there, I would have taken it out by manually. Not like I wouldn't have held it there. I would have just took it out, to be honest. I'm not here to be greedy. I'm just getting my money and I'm dipping, you know. I'm not like holding it for the big heavy hitter run, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it though. Like, yeah, like I mentioned the Discord. If you guys are interested, I post breakdowns wisdom on there. I post market insights. I post my journals. I post the wins. I welcome you guys to post your wins. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a community here to thrive, here to grow all together. And the link will be down in the description below. So click that, join it, see what's up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.